Hi guys, today we're going to talk about how to convert standard form into the slope-intercept form. Last class we learned how to graph the slope-intercept form. So if you are given an equation of y equals mx plus b, we can actually graph using the slope and y-intercept. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to change into slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b form. As you see, m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So when you convert to slope-intercept form, all you need to do is isolate the y, and we put x term and then number by itself. So let's take a look at the first question. 2x plus 3y equals 4. This is not slope-intercept form because y is not by itself. So what we need to do is we need to isolate y by putting y by itself. Okay, so we need to isolate y. How do I do that? Remember, in few units ago, we learned how to rewrite the equation. We write for y. In order to solve for y, we have to get rid of 2x. So what do? You subtract 2x. By subtract 2x from one side, you're going to subtract 2x from the other side. Is that right? Then now I have 3y by itself equals. You can say 4 minus 2x, but I am not going to write 4 minus 2x because in order to change into slope-intercept form, we want to have x term first. So instead of 4 minus 2x, I'm going to write this term first, which is negative 2x. And then plus 4. That way, I don't have to flip it at the end. Okay? So now, 3y is equal to negative 2x plus 4. So what do I need to do now? Now I need to divide by 3. When I divide by 3, I need to divide 3 from here. And then divide 3 from there. Okay? So now, 3 divided by 3 is gone. So y is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 4 over 3. We can't simplify any of these, so this will be my final answer. Okay. Now, then do we have y by itself? We have negative 2/3 x plus 4/3. This time m is going to be negative 2/3. B is going to be 4/3. It's going to be a little hard to graph y-intercept of 4/3, but still this is called slope-intercept form. Okay. Let's do another one. So again, we're trying to solve so that we can have y by itself. So how do I put y by itself? I like to circle y to start with. So then we have to get rid of 11x. How do I get rid of 11x? We need to subtract 11x from one side. Then we do the same thing from the other side. Okay? Now, 11x minus 11x is gone. So what do we have left on the left side of the equal sign? 3y. But we have negative in front of it, so make sure you bring that down. Equals. Now, as I told you before, when we change into slope-intercept form, we want to put the x term first. So we're going to put this term, 11x, negative 11x first. So negative 11x. And then what kind of 24? Positive 24. We're almost there. So we need to get rid of negative 3 by dividing by negative 3. Dividing by negative 3, dividing by negative 3. So y is equal to, now, negative 11 divided by negative 3. Negative divided by negative becomes positive. 11 divided by 3, we can't simplify that anymore. So 11 over 3, and then put x. What is 24 divided by negative 3? That's going to be negative 8. So it's going to be minus 8. So my slope-intercept form is y equals 11 over 3x minus 8. Okay? It's really not bad, right? Okay? So let's try one more before we do our own practice. So, number 3. We also need to put y by itself. So we have to isolate y. In order to do that, we need to get rid of 5x. What kind of 5x is that? Positive. So we have to subtract. Very good. So we need to subtract 5x from both sides. Now 5x minus 5x is gone. All we have left is, make sure you bring down that sign, which is negative y, equals. As I told you, we always want to put the x term first. We subtract 5x, so that negative 5x, we got to put it first. And then plus 6. Are we almost done? How do I get rid of this negative? There is invisible 1, so we have to divide by negative 1, and then negative 1. So y will be equal to negative 5 divided by negative 1 is 5x. 6 divided by negative 1 is negative 6. Guys, if you're not sure about the integer rules and things like that, I think it's safe to put it in your calculator. Okay? So negative 5 divided by negative 1 is positive 5. 6 divided by negative 1 is negative 6. Now, you have the rest of the problems. So you got to do the rest of the problems by yourself. And then we'll check our answers together in class. Alright? Have a good day. Bye.